Do what you feel is right. That's what the Manusmriti actually says. Welcome to the 10th and final episode of our series Manusmriti Decoded, and today we're forming our conclusions from everything we've learned so far. Manusmriti's verse 2.6 and 2.12 clearly state that along with the Vedas, which are the Shrutis, and the Smritis, which are the traditions, one should be following the practices of good cultured men and also what is agreeable to oneself. This is called Atma Santushti, and these are the four ways of knowing one's dharma or what is righteous. And that's something a lot of critics just ignore when criticizing its verses for being too harsh, some of which are simply outdated, irrelevant, and not contextually same for us 21st century modern readers. So that's how we should be approaching the scripture anyway. First, we saw the origins through which it came to us and also the scope of its content, which definitely makes it worth reading. Second, we spoke about how many of its verses are mistranslated and taken out of context, manipulated to paint it in a bad light. And thirdly, we confronted its genuinely problematic and discriminatory verses and decided we're not going to follow them anyway. But above all, the mere fact that this series took 10 entire episodes to get to you shows how complex and layered its history is, which means that we shouldn't be forming our opinions by reading just one blog, but in fact doing deep research. To put things into perspective, Manusmriti is just one text in a larger set of Dharma Shastras, which includes Yajnavalkya Smriti and Parashara Smriti too, both of which are interesting reads and deserve their own series. But the reason why the Manusmriti has suddenly become so infamous in recent decades is because it's used as a soft target and propaganda tool to spread a blanket of hatred against whole of Hinduism and Sanatan Dharma. If we start mistrusting and hating against our own culture, then it becomes easy for those wanting to convert us to convince us to abandon our dharma. That's not happening. Manusmriti deserves deeper research study, not random internet criticism by people who haven't even taken the time to read it. So why don't you listen not to me and nor to anybody else? Do your own research. Just comment the keyword research and I will send you all my academic as well as informal sources that I've used to form my own opinion so you can form yours too.